Hi, Chris Martin here in the Martin Museum with my friend Craig Thatcher.
Hello.
So Craig, I don't know if you realize, but in a roundabout way, this kind of was your idea. and the reason I say that is, if you remember back, it might have been this time last year when I mentioned to you that, hey, Craig, did you know that next year is the 35th anniversary of our partnership with our colleagues in Navojoa? And you said,
Let's go.
we should go celebrate that.
Yeah, celebrate.
And that's how this whole thing started.
That's, boy, serendipitous.
Yeah. So I thought, okay, if we're going to go on the road, which we both love to do, what else can we do? So we went out to Phoenix.
Yeah.
We did an event at a fantastic independent music store, and then we went on to Navojoa, and we went to the factory. And I got to talk to our colleagues. Craig performed. And the other thing I wanted to do, personally, was to pick wood for my 50th anniversary Navojoa model. So we were in that room with all the wood.
Yeah, it was very cool.
I think I initially said, hey, Craig, we're here. Do you want to pick some wood for a guitar that we would make for you?
And at the same time, I'm thinking, wow, a custom shop guitar from Navajo, which I'm not sure was ever done.
Oh,
right. Like a one-off. I buy it. I just buy a guitar built there and pick some wood for it.
So I can't tell you when I connected the dots between you and I have worked together, traveled around the world. You have traveled around the world with Martin representatives, sales reps, distributors.
Yes.
Like Diane Ponzio.
Yeah.
Diane Ponzio did the same thing. And I remember at some point saying to Diane, would you like to have an artist model? And it clicked in my mind that it's your turn.
What an honor. I was just bowled over, blown away.
So talk a little bit about why you decided this is the guitar that you wanted to be the Craig Thatcher artist model.
Well, my main go-to guitar size is the 000 size. I really like the balance. I like the feel. I like everything about it.
Okay, and that's a guitar that came into the Martin line in 1902.
Yeah.
In the style of the day, which would have been a 12-fret slot head guitar built for gut strings.
And around 1929, the OM was introduced, which is the same body, just a little different scale.
Off the shoulder, 14-fret neck.
Got that 14-fret neck, and we got this shape, and it's just such a comfortable shape for me. I love the balance of it, Doesn't have that big low end that the Dreadnought has, but it's very balanced and it records extremely well.
What about the specs?
So this is sapele, and it's a flamed sapele. The back and sides are flamed, and the top is highly figured. So from what I understand from that giant tree that our friend and colleague Albert sent us, a lot of sets for a guitar came from that wood, from that very tree.
With figure that we did not know was in the tree.
That was
when we harvested it.
Very interesting. It's like a surprise. It's got this gorgeous figure to it. The appointments on the guitar, this is what's really neat. My favorite appointment is herringbone.
Okay.
I love herringbone. I think every guitar I have has herringbone. As a matter of fact, one of them has the pearl herringbone.
Oh, yeah.
The custom shop. So I asked if we could have herringbone trim with the antique white binding.
Cream-colored binding.
Yeah. And that hadn't been done. This combination had not been done in Navajo. So this is a first. I'm very proud about that.
Well, we're pushing the envelope with this guitar in terms of what our colleagues in Navajo are capable of.
And same thing with the rosette going around the sound hole. It's got the herringbone trim as well. And I like the dark tops. I have an 015, which Dick Boak had given me from about 1950.
Okay.
Great little guitar, like a Woody Guthrie style guitar, early Bob Dylan. And it's my feeling that when you put the mahogany, or mahogany-like sapele in this case, use that wood for the top, is a softer, warmer sound. It's just a really nice sound. So I wanted something different. And this is what we got.
And talk about the ebony.
The head plate, the fingerboard, and the bridge are all the striped ebony.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very good. Scallop bracing.
Okay.
We have that. I love these tuners. These tuners are nice. I mean, we had a choice.
Still a satin
I like
finish
that
on
satin
them.
finish. The label, which is signed by yourself and me, is the manatee.
Ah.
And the reason that I chose that as the beneficiary, it's called Save the Manatees, was started by Jimmy Buffett and the governor, I don't recall his name at the time. They co-founded the Save the Manatees. My daughter is a big contributor to that organization. Nice. So I asked if they could please come up with a creative label with the manatee.
Very cool.
And that is what they did, and I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled with it. And I love the inlays too, the snowflake inlays. That's always been one of my favorite.
And that may be another first for Navajo.
I think so.
I don't think they've done those complicated inlays down there before.
Oh. And at first I was questioning pickguard because I didn't want to cover up the beautiful flange, but you really kind of need the pickguard.
Yeah. And let's not pull a Willie Nelson on this one.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that. So it comes with the pickguard, yes. And the cool pickup is the LR Bags element. And if you notice, it blends in here.
Oh, yeah.
The control, it blends in. It's very basic. It's got a battery compartment down here. It's an under saddle pickup. And it just has a tone control and a volume control. Very simple. I just can't wait to just keep playing this guitar.
Limited to 35.
Limited to 35.
To celebrate the 35th anniversary of Navojoa. And I personally want to give a shout out to Jen, Ramin, Juan, and all of my colleagues in Navojoa for helping to make this really cool guitar happen.
Yes, thank you so much. They're what a wonderful team down there. It's fabulous.
Good stuff, Craig.
Thank you so much.
Yep.